of all the many things that could bust your life with God open, your heart open, is the painful things in life. Something we can all relate to. You see, we're all very different, but some of the things we have in common is that every one of us has done things we regret and we're ashamed of, and then every one of us that people and life do things to us that we wish didn't. We've all been hurt. We all have this pain, and we don't talk about it. We don't wear it on our shoulders. We don't, spread it around, but it's there. Pain is not the only way to God, but it is the biggest. The biggest thing that can open up your heart and cause you to feel vulnerable, cause you to feel a need for Him in your life. I know that's true from my own story. I was a lost kid. As a teenager, I never did any really stupid, crazy things, but I also didn't have me. I didn't have my heart alive, my soul alive. I had no confidence. It's a long story, what got me there, and that story's in my books and maybe on others' videotapes, but I just couldn't get anything right. I just felt like I just wasn't loved. I felt I didn't matter to anybody. I had acne really bad as a teenager. I'm not talking 1 or 2 zits. I'm talking you could play connect the dots for hours on my face, never get bored. I wasn't good at the sport that I loved, which was football. It wasn't that I wasn't good, it's that I wasn't built. My high school senior year, I was 125 pounds with the equipment on. So I couldn't get the cheerleaders to go out with me. I was a poor test taker. I don't know, just a lot of things, that just caused me to just be down on myself and my life. And I went on a retreat at the end of my high school teenage years. And on that retreat, I decided to just bring to God all of that pain. And I began to know His healing power. I just said to Him, I said, look, I don't know if you're real. I don't know if you care about me. You seem to have blessed everybody better than me. But if you're real, I'm not doing so good. And I could use some love. So hit me. And like I said, I began to know the power and the reality of His love in my life. I have seen this many times with young people because we all, it's not just young people, we all try to pretend that we got it all together. Okay, that's what you got to do in life. You can't walk around like letting any of the weakness show. And I'm not advocating that you do that, but when it comes to God, He wants you to keep it real with Him. How did Jesus teach us to pray? Our Father. That's how He opens it. Our Father. He's trying to teach us that you grow old, you grow wise, but in your heart, you're always going to need that God the way a child needs their parent.